Denox Discussion A106. The man from Japan who married a Miku Hologram? Rant.
Okay, let's see what's on YouTube today. Let's see what's interesting about it.
I now pronounce you man and virtual wife.
Say what?
A 35-year-old man in Japan has decided to give up his pursuit of finding the perfect woman, instead opting to marry a computer character.
Only Japan.
On doll form for the sake
Only
of their
Japan.
wedding.
Wow. Just wow. So, a man who is 35 years old from Japan, of course Japan, just got married recently to a hologram. A hologram that's over $2,800. And this was made by Gatebox. And you know what? He's not the only one. Gatebox has already issued over 3,700 wedding certificates with these holograms. So what I'm going to be talking about today is something that is very strange and only acceptable in Japan, perhaps. Maybe other country may follow, but this is ridiculous, to be honest. Time for a rant.
Rant time!
So guys, this man called Hondo Akihiko, I believe. He is 35 years old. He had a history of being an otaku guy in his high school years, junior high school year, even his work years. And girls would ridicule him because like he was an otaku and stuff like that, and then they even tell him to die. He has been traumatized and stuff like that. It comes to the point that he lost all trust in women, and he got so low as to accepting the fact that he's not gonna get married to a real woman, and he's gonna fall in love with Hatsune Miku. Yep, I'm not joking around. Last month on November, I know I'm a little bit late to this topic, but last month in November, Akihiko Hondo has married a 35-year-old man in Japan, has married this character, a Vocaloid, a software 16-year-old girl that sings all kinds of songs. Now don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a huge fan of Hatsune Miku. I've been a huge fan since this year. But mainly I like the songs that she sings and the gameplays and all that stuff. See, I own this game, you probably know that already. I also own this Hatsune Miku game. I own this game as well. I own this. And I also even own the 3DS version. I believe I own every single Hatsune Miku physical version that's out in America right now, plus the one from Hong Kong / Japanese version of Future Tone. So this kind of reminds me of this game, Love Plus. You remember when Sal 9000, this guy right here, he fell in love with like a DS girl, you know, a girl from the Nintendo DS called Nene Anegasaki. I talked about it a while back. In case you want to see that video, I made it a long time ago in 2010. I'll leave the links to those two videos, 2 parts on the description below in case you want to see my review on the Love Plus thing. But yeah, this girl, so this is not the first time this crap happens. So Japan literally accepts any forms of marriage. It doesn't have to be human and human, but it could be human and object, human and hologram, and everything. Which us here in this culture, we find it extremely weird and so to say, because they're not real things. They're not real people. Because like if I was in Japan right now, literally like if I was in Japan, I could take like this girl right here, get her into a hologram or a doll or whatever, and then actually officially marry this girl. And you know that Hatsune Miku's 16, right? Yeah. Don't think anything weird of my example. I'm just showing you an example. I'm not gonna marry this girl, obviously. But dude, this is ridiculous. I understand his trauma against girls. I mean, I have a hard time finding a girlfriend myself, but I'm not ever gonna stoop down this low to marry a stuffed doll of Hatsune Miku or any other anime girls that I like. But this guy has gone way too far. And Japan actually accepts it, but her mother ain't gonna attend the wedding. She didn't because obviously, you know, it's understandable. Like, you're marrying a virtual character, a character that shouldn't be married in the first place. But, you know, Japan has their own ways of thinking, I guess. So, what do I think about this whole thing, honestly? For you to spend thousands and thousands of dollars just to hold a wedding with a stuffed character like a doll or a hologram or a video game character in a DS or whatever. For you to spend that much money, you're crazy. You're idiotic for you to do something like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You spend so much money when that girl or whatever is in your home in the first place anyway. So why would you spend so much money just to have society accept the way that you married with a thing, an object that's not real? Even though technology has got to the point where in Japan, you can speak to these girls and they respond to your voice, they recognize your facial expression and your looks and everything. No matter how advanced technology is, it's never gonna be equal to what a real girl is about. Because a real girl does a lot of things that it doesn't. I know his reasoning behind it is because, okay, a virtual girl will never die, will never betray me and stuff like that. Whatever. My point is that I just see that you just want to run away for the real problems. There's a good girl for everyone out there. Even if it's not in your country, you could go to other parts of the world. Maybe you could seek her. Maybe God wants you to go elsewhere and you could see a girl that's actually into you. Well, they have a lot of great girls as well in Japan, but I think in other foreign countries, if he would have went to other foreign countries, in my opinion, he could have probably found a girl that would accept him for who he is, even if he's an otaku. Because otaku are ridiculed in Japan. Even though we call it otaku, and otaku is a nice name here, it means that we're anime fans and stuff like that. But if you call yourself an otaku in Japan, you're gonna be ridiculed by society, thinking that you're antisocial and stuff like that. And that has a different meaning here in the States and Puerto Rico and any other country. I, for once, know that there are girls out there into anime, into otaku stuff. And if you find another girl that's into that same thing as well, maybe you two could have connected as well. But that's not gonna happen, I guess, because he's already officially married to Hatsune Miku, right? So yeah, guys, what do you guys think about this whole thing? Comment below about how you feel about this official marriage in Japan. Literally, just like the Nenen Ane Gasaki from Love Plus in 2010 with Cell 9000, it's happening once again and with many other people. Because the thing is that what causes this is a decline in how many people are in Japan, in the population in Japan. Like, there's a lot less birth than it was many years ago, and a lot of people cannot find a partner in Japan because a lot of people, I guess, they're antisocial, they're all for themselves and stuff like that. But I know the culture in Japan, based on what Gushin has told me, you know, there are a lot of humble, nice people there as well, but I guess there's a dark side in Japan as well. I don't know, that's how I really feel about this. You could agree, disagree to what I said, but comment below what you guys think about this. I just honestly think, married to hologram and then putting a ring on the doll as well, on the Hatsune Miku doll. Wow, it's just they stooped that low, to be honest. I'm not gonna do that, no matter how hard it is for me to find a girlfriend, because, you know, no matter what happens, I know in God that I'm gonna find a girlfriend one day, a real one, not a doll. Anyway, that's all I have to say about this video. And if you're new to this channel and you enjoyed this content as well and you got value out of this and stuff, be sure to subscribe to this channel, click the bell, and until next video, guys, take care, God bless, and stay cool. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you want to see more from me, click a video on the left side of the screen. We also have DenoxSeries merchandise available on my TeePublic link below if you want to own t-shirts like this you see on your right. Also be sure to join my DenoxSeries Discord server to connect with people into gaming, tech, anime, and related. Hope to see you there.